something that interesting happens is I just click live, maybe with like a 2 second delay, and then I click live. And so when I watch the video on YouTube, when does it start recording? Does it start recording exactly as I hit start stream or a few seconds after? I'm not sure. Let me see. But everything's working, everything's good. Everything is working. Okay, so hello everyone who is joining, who's gonna join, and all that stuff. Hello, my name is Adam Brazell. I'm the Bible Nutter, and what we're going to do today is a very simple Bible study stream. We're going to be doing Daniel chapter 10, and Daniel chapter 10 is like nothing happens in that chapter as far as I can tell, but we're going to read it so you can decide for yourself. Nothing actually happens, and so we're going to do Daniel 10, and then we're also going to go to Daniel 11 for sure. We're not going to get done with Daniel 11, so it's probably going to be Daniel 10 and part of 11, and then next week we're probably going to finish 11. That'll probably be what's going to happen. Now, my face keeps buffering, which always makes me happy. I don't know if that means my stream is chopping in and out, or if everything is working perfectly fine for you guys. Hopefully everything is working good and fine and dandy. Now, I don't have any pictures. My nieces and nephews, they gotta draw me pictures, and they don't draw me no pictures, so I can't show them off. What the heck? So, updates. So, news. Ben Shapiro just released a rap song with Tom McDonald. I forget what the rap song is called. Facts. It's called Facts. Ben Shapiro does a rap. It's one of the greatest rap songs ever. And so Ben Shapiro from the Daily Wire, I like him. Did a rap song with Tom McDonald. That's news. That is the current news. A whole bunch of Republican states are still backing Texas, sending like their National Guard and stuff to Texas to try and secure our southern border. By the way, today is I don't actually have a date on my streams. I kind of want to know when I'm saying this stuff because, looking back 10 years from now, if I see my stream, I'd be like, oh my gosh, remember when we used to have a country? Wow. Remember when we used to have a border? Wow. That'll be kind of funny. So what else? So our border is still in jeopardy. Country's still in jeopardy. Ben Shapiro made a song, rap song. It's very funny and very cool and very good. Anything else? I still need, I don't know. I need to make a video about the Jews, about who they are. What are the Jews? It's kind of complicated because it could be a religion, could be a ethnicity, could be a people, could be all sorts of things. I'll make a video about it. I just don't. I don't know. Why can't I do the things I say I want to do? I just get discouraged because it's so much work. And then I don't know how to do it. And excuses, excuses. I just got to do it. Oh well. One of these days. One of these days or day one. So, that's all the news I have. Join me on Discord so that after the Bible study we can talk about it. I'm streaming from 1 to 2 p.m. And I think that is it. I think we're gonna get into it. My dry mouth should be kicking in. It happens when I wrong button. Hold on. Let me see here. Okay, so the other thing is, now you guys can't see that. I'm gonna fix it in a second. Hold on a second. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it, believe me. How do I do it? I just zoom in. 300%. Whoa. That should look good for you guys. You guys should be able to see that. My, why is this not working? There we are. That is good for you guys, right? I don't need to make that any bigger, do I? Just in case, because it looks kind of small, I'm going to make it. Uh, make it 3. Ooh, 330. I made it 330%. Make it a little bit bigger for you guys so you can see it. So we're in Daniel chapter 10, the King James Version. Always use King James Version, otherwise you're just going to disappoint yourself. I always get dry mouth when I do my streams. Okay, here we go. We're in Daniel chapter 10, King James Version. Nothing actually happened, but we're gonna no, I'll just read. Here we go. In the 3rd year of Cyrus king of Persia, a thing was revealed unto Daniel, whose name was called Belteshazzar, and the thing was true, but the time appointed was long. And he understood the thing, and had understanding of the vision. In those days In those days I, Daniel, was mourning 3 full weeks. I ate no pleasant bread, neither came flesh nor wine in my mouth, neither did I anoint myself at all, till 3 whole weeks were fulfilled. And in the 4th and 20th day of the 1st month, as I was by the side of the great river which is Hiddekel, then I lifted up mine eyes, and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz. His body was also like the beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire, and his arms and his feet like in color to polished brass. And the voice of his words like the voice of a multitude. And I, Daniel, alone saw the vision, for the men that were with me saw not the vision, but a great quaking fell upon them, so that they fled to hide themselves. Therefore I was left alone, and saw this great vision, and there remained no strength in me, for my comeliness was turned in me into corruption, and I retained no strength. Yet heard I the voice of his words. When I heard the voice of his words, then was I in a deep sleep on my face, and my face toward the ground. And behold, an hand touched me, which set me upon my knees and upon the palms of my hands. And he said unto me, O Daniel, a man greatly beloved, understand the words that I speak unto thee, and stand upright, for unto thee am I now sent. And when he had spoken this word unto me, I stood trembling. Then he said unto me, Fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that thou didst set thine heart to understand, and to chasten thyself before thy God, thy words were heard, and I am come for thy words. But the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days. But lo, Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me, and I remained there with the kings of Persia. Now I am come to make thee understand what shall befall thy people in the latter days, for yet the vision is for many days. And when he had spoken such words unto me, I set my face toward the ground, and I became dumb. And behold, one like the similitude of the sons of men touched my lips. Then I opened my mouth and spake, and said unto him that stood before me, O my Lord, by the vision my sorrows are turned upon me, and I retain no strength. For how can a servant of this my Lord talk with this my Lord? For as for me, straightway there remained no strength in me, neither is there breath left in me. Then there came again and touched me one like the appearance of a man, and he strengthened me, and said, O man, greatly beloved, fear not, peace be unto thee, be strong, yea, be strong. And when he had thus spoken unto me, I was strengthened, and said, Let my Lord speak, for thou hast strengthened me. Then said he, Knowest thou wherefore I am come unto thee? And now I will return to fight with the prince of Persia. And when I am gone forth, lo, the prince of Grecia shall come. But I will. But I will show thee that which is noted in the scripture of truth. And there is none that holdeth with me in these things, but Michael your prince. You guys cannot see that. My face is in the way. How do I show that to you? Can you see that now? Yeah, but Michael your prince. Yo, Marky Man, yo. One thing I forgot to mention is when I do the Bible studies, when I'm reading I'm going to read it. I'm going to read the chapter. I won't look at chat when I'm doing that. I'll read the chapter, and then I'll read it again verse by verse, looking at chat periodically to talk about stuff. I glanced, so I get up at noon to come and look at and I got up at noon. That's what time I get up to try and get all this stuff together. So I was able to quickly look at Daniel, and there was some stuff in it I noticed actually reading it that, no, it stood out to me. But I am gonna do 3:30. So, but that was Daniel chapter 10. So he says that he's gonna do that. This angel is gonna tell him a vision, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, the vision's so amazing! Oh my gosh, gobble gobble!" But then he doesn't actually tell him the vision. The vision's actually in Daniel chapter 11, and maybe 12. There's only 12 chapters in the book of Daniel. We're gonna get there. We'll get through chapter 10 today, and we're gonna start chapter 11 today, hopefully, probably. But oh wee, oh wee, oh wee, oh wee. It's we're gonna do it. It is so much work. So I didn't really notice a whole lot of main. So we'll just go through it again. I didn't notice that much main stuff. In the third year, Cyrus the king Persia was revealed unto Daniel, whose name was called Belteshazzar. The thing was true. So Daniel gets a vision. He understood the vision. In those days, Daniel was mourning 3 full weeks. He was mourning. I don't know. I just feel like I just want to point it out that all these prophets in the Bible, they're always mourning. They're always like sorrowful. They're always like, mourning. Let me look up that word. Mourn. To mourn. Well, mourning. The expression of deep sorrow for someone who has died, typically involving certain conventions such as wearing black clothes. Okay, so it's grief, grieving, sorrow, lamentation, lament, keening, wailing, grief. Grief, deep sorrow, especially that caused by someone's death. Sorrow, misery, sadness, anguish, pain, distress, agony. So, all these prophets in the Bible, they're always mourning. It's just something I had to notice. They had no TV. Lol. Marky Man says. Is that why they're mourning? Because they got no TV? And wow, now it makes sense. That's exactly why they're mourning. They wake up and got no TV. They just got visions. Oh my gosh. Visions of the end of the world at that. So he's mourning 3 full weeks. He ate no pleasant bread. He didn't eat bread or flesh, or so flesh is meat. If anyone wants to know, flesh is meat, nor wine. Wine could be like grape juice, or it could be like the actual alcoholic wine. Is wine alcoholic? The wine that gets you drunk, that one. He didn't anoint himself. I don't know what it means to anoint yourself. They like dump oil on their head. I don't know what kind of oil or what the purpose of that is, but he's I think that's what it means to anoint himself, and he didn't do that. Till 3 whole weeks were fulfilled, and the fourth and in the fourth the 24th day of the first month, he was on the side of the great river, which is by Hiddekel. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but it sounds right. He looked up his eyes, and behold, there was a man clothed in linen. I'm going to look up linen real fast. Marky Man said the groundhog, wait, said the groundhog didn't see its shadow 6 weeks till spring. Lol, be end of March, springtime anyway, 13 months in a year. Said the groundhog didn't see its shadow 6 weeks. Be end of March, springtime anyway, 13. Interesting. Marky Man, I'm not sure. I'm not the brightest star in a light bulb in the basement or whatever, and the brightest light bulb in the box. This is linen. So as a man, linen is a flax-based textile that is predominantly used for homeware applications. While linen is similar to cotton, it is made from fibers derived from stems of flax plant instead of balls that grow around cotton seeds. So this is some linen. This is linen? Okay. Just looking at Lennon, kind of want to know what the guy looked like. I mean, this is probably what he looked like. I mean, at least it's my bias. That's probably what it looked like, something like this. Okay. So, man, which was an angel. This is totally an angel, or it's Jesus. He says he looked up and behold a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Upaz. So fine gold. So like he had a gold, like an actual solid gold belt buckle, or an actual solid gold bar, or was it like a golden string? I'm not sure. Girded just means like it goes around your waist like a belt. I think. I don't know. Let me look it up. Marking oops. Control copy. See, I'm not smart. I don't know what anything is. I have to look everything up. Girded. Encircle a person or part of the body with belt or band. Yeah, I see. I did know. It's like a belt. Prepare oneself for something difficult or challenging. Mean to be girded. So like a gold. So I'm guessing he's wearing linen clothes and has like a golden belt or a golden colored belt. I don't think it's actual gold. He's wearing like there's no way you'd be wearing a golden like circle around your waist. That'd be very heavy. So it must be like a golden string. Market Man says white linen on balls. What? That's old age. Balls. I don't know where did I read that. I don't know. Whose loins were girded with fine gold of Upaz, or yeah, Upaz. His body was like the beryl. What is that? What is beryl? Well, I'm trolling. Marky Man says I'm trolling, or he's trolling. What is beryl? Beryl. Oh, that's kind of pretty. So beryl, a mineral consisting of silicate, can, can be green, blue, yellow, or pink when not pure. That is valued as a source of gems. Beryllium. Okay. Beryl. Let's see some images of it. Beryl. Ooh, it's pretty. What were the colors? I was like green, pink. Oh, green, yellow, pink, and maybe blue. Very pretty beryl. Ooh, very pretty. I love it. Now I want some beryl. Yaka the Great Yahudum. I joined your Discord. Audio, you weren't there. Yaka, I'm in the Discord, but I'm muted myself. I'm muted. So what you want to do is join my Discord, join the Bible group, and then just wait. When I get through the chapter, I'm gonna go to Discord afterwards. Now, what I could do is just open up Discord and then everyone could just talk about the scriptures. I could do that. Is that something we should try? I've not done that before, but we could do that. I could just open up the Discord and then we could all just talk about stuff. We could do that. I mean, that's if you guys want to. Right now, I'm just kind of going through everything, just looking up everything. But that's, let me see here. So Discord. This is my Discord. This is the Bible group. Oh, there's the open chat. Yeah, just you just scroll down to my Bible group. You click it. You join it. I have my microphone and my headset muted so that if people join it, they don't interrupt my stream. But what I could do is just unmute myself and stuff, and then we could like talk about the Bible study during Bible study. It would make it more formal. We could do that if that is what you guys wanted. Marky Man says they call me Butter because I'm on a roll. Yeah, because I'm on a roll. Oh, let me go back to beryl. Look at that pretty beryl. Oh my gosh. His body also was like the beryl. So this guy's got a body like a pretty gem, like a pretty green gem. What does that even mean? And his face has the appearance of lightning. Wait, is this guy like a big crystalline structure? This guy that Daniel is talking to is like a talking crystal? Is that what is happening? What the heck? Now my understanding of the scriptures is completely different. He says, I lifted up mine eyes and looked and behold a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Upas. So Upas. Or Upaz. So what is he talk? Is he like a giant crystal? He's a giant crystal with a golden ring about him. He's just talking to a giant crystal? What is what? His face has the appearance of lightning, so it's a giant crystal that's got lightning storm in it. His eyes has the lamps of a fire, so he's got some eyeballs that are like fireballs. Lamps of fire. I mean, that's just, I mean, is that different from just normal fire? Lamps of fire. It's just fire. There's a lamp. So he's talking to a giant crystal man. Is that what is happening? Lamps of fire. Is that it? Okay. I don't. What the heck? See, this is why you would have to be humble to even want to read the scriptures and to understand them. Because if you're prideful and think you know something, then you'd be like, oh, he's talking to a giant gemstone. What is this? Jakob says, yes, if you want, we can talk, but be respectful of other views and opinions. Why would I do that? What a bizarre thing to say. So, we're okay. I'll try it. I'll try to do the Discord thing, and I need to get my headset on. No, you're not in Discord though. You got to join the Bible group. My Bible group here. Oh, there you are. Okay, okay. I'll put on my headset. I'll unmute myself, and then we can talk about some stuff. And if it doesn't work, then I'll just go back to what I normally do. Oh yeah. I need to put on my headset. Okay. Hopefully this works. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. Okay. Yakov? Hello? Hello, how are you? I am good. Are you watching this on Discord and YouTube? Yes. Dragon Ball Dave says, I can only hear a Bible Nutter on YouTube. Okay, so this is the problem. Uh, okay. Unfortunately, the people in on YouTube can only hear me. They can't hear you, so that's a problem that I have to try and because I don't. Okay, how about now? Can Yakov? Can you say something now? I can people on YouTube hear Yakov now? I Adam, take out your headphones, but I need them. So for sure for sure people cannot hear Yakov on YouTube. For sure. Okay, well, no, it's me. I haven't figured it out. How do it work? Okay, so I can take off my headset. It'll just ah. Okay, how about that?
Hello, hello, mic check 1 2.
Can you guys hear him now? Hello,
Mic
hello.
check 1 2.
Yeah,
Perfect.
so
Can you
the
hear me?
chat says that they can hear you. I bet it's probably very quiet. Um, it'll that'll just have to. I can hear you just fine. They can hear you. Can you guys hear him loud and clear, or just you can just hear him? It is a bit quiet. Okay, yeah. It's something I. Okay, I really need to fix that. Okay, but I can't. I can't fix it now. To fix it later. So we'll just have to work with this. That's what I got. So thank you for joining, Yakov. Is that your name, Yakov?
Jacob, Jacob, or
Y-
just call me Jacob.
Jakob, Jacob. Hello, Jacob.
Nice
Uh,
to meet you. What is your name, by
my,
the way?
my name is Adam Brazell. It's in the
So, what's your last name? Where's your origins of your last name from? Do you know?
the origin. No, it might be German or something. My
I thought it's Portuguese. It sounds quite Portuguese or Latin, to be fair.
Dragon Ball Dave says Ireland. Maybe it's Irish.
Irish.
or Scotland. That's what Dragon Ball Dave says.
I don't know. Could be. But so, what do you believe? Are you Trinitarian, Unitarian?
I'm just a Baptist, an independent Baptist.
Do you believe Jesus is God?
I do.
You do.
I believe he is God and he's the King of the Jews.
Right. He is the King of the Jews. I could agree with you with that.
And also the
But he's
King of,
also the King of all people, right?
yeah, King of everyone, King of the whole universe. He is the Alpha and Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end.
So, so like, for instance, if I say to you in First John, I think it is, where it goes, the Word became flesh, right? The
Yeah.
Word was with God. The Word was God. The Word became flesh. But after that, you have to, if the Word became flesh, which is God, and the flesh died at the cross, you have a big problem, right?
I mean, maybe continue.
Because God can't die, right?
Right.
That's one. So when he goes, surely before Abraham was, I am. Why isn't he saying before Abraham was, I was?
I,
Because I am is Yahweh's name, is God's name. So he's not saying before Abraham was, he was. He's saying before Abraham was, Yahweh. That just means God was. So people mistranslate this passage to say, because we use I am meaning me, the literal terminology, instead of understanding it's God's name, it's just been changed. So it would have been God Yahweh there, or Lord.
so you,
Before Abraham was Lord, or something like that. It would be more closer to the context.
so you're saying Jesus is saying I am Yahweh.
No, I'm saying Jesus isn't saying he is Yahweh. He's saying he's not. He's just saying before Abraham was, God was. So surely he goes, before you, you're not even 50, and he goes, Abraham rejoiced to see my day. He didn't say Abraham rejoiced to see me. He rejoiced to see my day, which is the Messiah's day.
So do you
So
believe Jesus is
inherently,
God?
no.
Oh, okay.
But I believe he is who he claimed to be, the Son of God.
But you don't believe he is God deity.
No,
Oh,
no.
well, Jacob, I'm more than just excited and lovely to like talk about it with you. Unfortunately, that's not what the purpose of this stream is. So I want to talk about Daniel
Right.
chapter 10. But we're
Okay. Well, okay. We could do it another time if you want.
oh yes, I would
That's
love to.
fine
That'd
with
be
me.
great. Just to like a little back and forth. That'd be great. I made a video
Oh,
on
back
YouTube.
and forth, just talking.
Yeah, just talking back and forth. I made a video on my
Because
you.
even,
Yes, I made a video on
so
my
if even
YouTube.
if you read Daniel, right? If you read Daniel, even Daniel said, what terms does he use in Daniel?
I'm reading. What? I don't know what you're saying.
So when Daniel is talking, it's apocalyptic text, right? Like Revelations, it's the exactly same style of writing as Revelations, apocalyptic text, right? When Daniel's using the terms, he's not never referring to him as God, is he? He's always saying son of David, or son of God, or it's never God himself. But that's just a little thought to leave you with anyway. So I'll jump down, and even at the end, if you want to bring me up at the end or something,
Right. We can talk more about it at the
do that.
end. But
Well,
for
yeah,
but
if you want to do that, we can do that.
yeah, on my YouTube channel, I have a video why I believe Jesus Christ is God, and in that video, I go through like a ton of verses. It's a very cool video. I'm really proud of it. So if you want to look at that, that'd be great. If not, then we can just talk about it at the end of this. But for today, for right now, where I'm doing the stream on Daniel chapter 10, I'm just going through everything and looking at it.
So what text are you looking at in Daniel 10?
King
Because
King
I
James
could go with
version.
Daniel 10 if you wanted.
King James version.
Do you mind if I do it in Hebrew?
Now you can do whatever you want. I don't
So,
control what you do.
so if I bring up, if I get up here, what verse you in or chapter?
Daniel chapter 10, and we're just going through it. But you what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to mute you, and I'm just gonna have to
Yeah, that's great.
yeah, I'm gonna go through this, and at the end of it, then we can talk some more.
That's perfect, mate. God bless you. I'll
Yeah.
keep listening.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I don't. I'm just gonna mute myself on Discord. Okay. But thank you for joining. Oops, wrong button. No, that was right. Okay. But it is nice that people can join the Discord and actually talk to me and be able to hear them. But if they can't hear you loud and clear, it's so irritating. But it's something I gotta fix. I'll fix it. I hope eventually. It's like the story of my life. So Daniel's talking to I thought it was an angel, but he describes him as a man. He says, "Behold, a certain man." So apparently he is a man, clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with a fine gold of upaz or upas, and his body was like the beryl, which is a gemstone, like a pretty green gemstone. His face as the appearance of lightning. What does that even mean? Maybe I can look that up. What does that even mean? Face is the appearance of lightning. A Final Fantasy, that's what it meant. Is this the appearance of lightning? Stunning flash lightning? What is it? This is what it meant right here. The Emperor. What does the face as the appearance of lightning mean? Uh, oops. So I have no idea. I don't know what that means, but his face is the appearance of lightning. I'm not sure what that means. His eyes were lamps of fire, his arms and his feet like in color. They spelled color differently than we normally spell it. His arms and his feet like in color. So his eyes are a lamp of fire, and his arms and his feet like in color. So his eyes are like fiery, flaming red, or maybe blue, and then his arms and his feet are fiery, flaming red and blue. What the heck is he describing here? I thought it was just an angel. I just chucked it off as just an angel, but it says it's a freaking. He looks like a. He has the body like a beryl. A beryl's a pretty green gemstone. What is he? What is this? What is he talking to? A crystalline structure? What is he talking to? I don't understand. And the voice of his words were like the voice of a multitude. A multitude is like a crowd of people. So when this guy talks, it's loud. He's talking to an angel. There. What is this? And Daniel saw the vision alone. There were people with him, but only Daniel saw the vision. A great quaking fell upon them. Now, what does that mean? A great quaking. Did they like? Were they scared? Great quaking. Greater quaking. Let me just look at quaking. Especially if they're shake or tremble. To shake, tremble, quiver, shiver, shudder, sway, rock, wobble. A person to shake or shudder with fear, tremble, shake. So they're scared. Okay. But a great fear basically fell upon them so that they fled to hide themselves. Why didn't it? That would have made so much sense if it would have just said fear. Why did it say but a quaking? Oh well. Therefore I was left alone and saw this great vision, and there remained no strength in me. So when Daniel had this vision come to him, he like lost all his strength. He was just kind of like powerless. I wonder, being in a good mood, but also he was like, didn't he like, wasn't he just fasting for like a month anyway? It said he was mourning 3 full weeks. He ate no pleasant bread, nor came flesh or wine in my mouth. So is he fasting? Like, did he eat nothing? It doesn't say he ate nothing. He just says, I ate no pleasant bread. Neither came flesh nor wine in my mouth. So what did he do? He drank water. And what did he eat? Did he eat nothing? It doesn't say he ate nothing, but I wonder if he ate nothing. Has he been fasting for 3 weeks, 21 days, and drinking only water? It doesn't say that, but I wonder if that's what it means. Jacob says, no, his eyes are literally lightning, and his eyes Enoch. I actually don't read Hebrew. I know, that's a surprise. So only Daniel saw the vision. A great fear, a great quaking fell upon them, so they fled and hid themselves. Therefore Daniel was left alone. He saw the great vision. There's no strength in him. I mean, he hasn't eaten in 3 weeks, so that could help remove your strength. For my comeliness was turned in me into corruption, and I retained no strength. Comeliness. This is indeed a Bible study, because I'm pretty much any question I have, I'm looking up. That's kind of the whole purpose of the Bible studies. Like, pretty much we're just going to read it and then talk about it. That's the whole purpose of the Bible study. Definitions of comeliness: the quality of being good and attractive. Synonyms: be beauteousness. Beauteousness? Okay. That's an interesting word. Beauteousness. Beauteousness? I guess that just means beautiful. Fairness, loveliness, type of beauty, and the qualities that give pleasure to the senses. So comeliness, he looks good. Awesome. For his comeliness was turned into corruption, and I retained no strength. So he probably stands up straight and tall. He looks very pleasant, and then he just kind of probably. That's probably what happened. Jacob says, so they're literally lightning like storm off X-Men. Maybe that's what it's like. He's talking to the male version of a Storm from X-Men. I don't even know. He's talking to like a gemstone. He's got the body of a beryl. Like, how would you describe that? His body, we know it's a he because it says his. His body was also like the beryl, which is a gemstone. So it's like he's talking to a walking crystalline. He's talking to a rock. Ah, okay. The Bible doesn't have any pictures. So he's got no strength. His comeliness turns into corruption. He has no strength. I heard the voice of his words. When I heard the voice of his words, I was in a deep sleep on my face toward the ground. So he falls on his hands and knees on the ground. He's just got no strength. The guy has not eaten in 3 weeks as well. That's got to have contributed to this, I would say. So he's saying he has a great body. Oh, okay. You think so? He just has a great body. He's not a gemstone. And behold, an hand touched me, which set me upon my knees, upon the palms of my hands. It just occurs to me when I read this. I know a bunch of Muslims, when they pray with their palms and knees on the ground, and their faces like in the ground, toward the ground. I don't know why they do that, but Daniel's kind of doing it right here. And behold, an hand touched me, which set me upon my knees and upon the palms of my hands. Okay, so it was on the ground. And he said unto me, O Daniel, a man greatly beloved, understand the words that I speak unto thee, stand upright, for unto thee I am now sent. And when he had spoken this word unto me, I stood trembling. Okay, this sounds appropriate. Then he said unto me, Fear not, Daniel, for I am sent from the first day that thou didst set thine heart to understand and to chasten thyself before thy God. Now this one I feel like it's talking to me, because I have set my heart to understand the Bible. But to chasten myself, oh my gosh, I feel like it's attacking me. Chasten means like self-discipline. Which I am not. Chasten, of a rebuke or misfortune, have a restraining or moderating effect on. I don't do anything in moderation. I'm like a wicked person. Subdue, humble, cow, squash, deflate, flatten, bring down. Chasten. Restraining or moderating effect. More definitions. Chastise, correct, punishment, or just self-discipline. Oh, where's some stuff? So, and to chasten thyself before thy God, to have just some self-discipline to study this stuff. I am not disciplined at all. Jacob says, so he's saying he has a great, oh, I already read that. Saying he has a great body. And I am come by thy words. Now it says some stuff that I just kind of, the second time reading this, it actually stands out to me. Bold, underline. But the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days. So 21 days. But lo, Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me, and I remained there with the kings of Persia. So he said, the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days. What does that even mean? Because is he talking to an angel? This is the angel saying this, right? The angel is saying to Daniel, the prince of the kingdom of Persia. Well, who is the prince of the kingdom of Persia, and how did he withstood him? So to withstood, that means to like get in his way, right? Withstood, remain undamaged or unaffected by. Resist. Resist, hold out against, stand firm against, bear up against. So he withstood him, so he's resisting him. So who is the prince of Persia that he's resisting an angel? Or is the prince of Persia the devil? Because that could also be something. The prince of Persia, you know, the Bible says that the devil is the god of this world. Or the prince of darkness, something like that. So maybe the prince of Persia is like a demonic force that is withstanding the angel. Unless I'm reading this wrong. But the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days. That is how long Daniel was apparently fasting. Okay, but little Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me. So this is also very interesting. Michael, as in Michael the archangel, who else would that be? Who else would this be? It has to be Michael the archangel, one of the chief princes, came to help me, and I remained there with the kings of Persia. Like, am I reading this wrong? This is what it's saying, right? The angel is saying, but the angel is saying, but the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days. But lo, Michael the archangel of the chief princes came to help me, and I remained there with the kings of Persia. This is the angel saying this, right? This is so strange to me. Well, one thing's for sure, angels are not omnipresent. They cannot be everywhere at once. And he was somehow restrained there at Persia. He says, Now I am come to make thee understand what shall befall thy people in the latter days, for yet the vision is for many days. Yep, it's not even fulfilled yet, not all of it. And when he spoke such words unto me, I set my face to the ground, and I became dumb. Now, when it says he became dumb, it means he didn't speak. In the Bible, anyone who becomes dumb, it means they don't speak. Or it says there was a dumb man, that means he can't speak. Or it says, and the dumb spoke. This means there was a dumb man who could not speak, and all of a sudden he can, and a miracle happened. So that's what it means when it says a dumb man spake. And behold, one like the similitude of the sons of men touched my lips. So similitude means similar. So he looks like the sons of men, so he looks like a guy. One like the similitude of the sons of men touched my lips, and I opened my mouth and spake and said unto him that stood before me, O my Lord, by the vision my sorrows are turned upon me, and I have retained no strength. For how can the servant of this my Lord talk with this my Lord? I want to read this again. For how can the servant of this my Lord talk with this my Lord? The servant of this my Lord. Talk with this my Lord. So he's calling the angel Lord. So talk with this my Lord. How can the servant of this my Lord talk with this my Lord? Servant of this my Lord. How can the servant of this my Lord talk with this my Lord? What? I don't know what he's saying. As for me, straightway there remained no strength in me. Neither is there breath left in me. Okay. Then there came again, and so what is he's basically saying? He's basically saying, I have no strength. I can't even stand up. I have no strength. I can't even talk. And he's been fasting for 21 days. That probably didn't help. Then there came again and touched me one like the appearance of a man. Okay, so another person who looks like a man. The angels in the Bible look like men. There's no female angels in the Bible. And he strengthened me and said, O man, greatly beloved, fear not. Peace be unto thee. Be strong, yea, be strong. Hey, be strong, yea, be strong. Okay. And when he had spoken unto me, I was strengthened. Boom, sucker. Let my Lord speak, for thou hast strengthened me. Okay, then he said, Knowest thou wherefore I come unto thee? Why is this a question? Is it rhetorical? Why does he say that? Knowest thou wherefore I am come unto thee? And now will I return to fight with the prince of Persia, and when I am gone forth, lo, the prince of Grecia shall come. But I will show thee that which is noted in the scripture of truth, and there is none that holdeth with me in these things but Michael your prince. Holdeth with me in these things but Michael your prince. I'll make it bold and underline. Okay. Marky Man says, if I fasted, I have nothing for my body to feed off of, so my sugar would drop. Yeah, if you're not eating, I mean, it doesn't say that he fasted, but it kind of gives that impression. He says that in those days he was mourning 3 full weeks, which is 7, 14, 21 days. He says he ate no pleasant, he ate no pleasant bread. It doesn't say he ate no bread. He ate no pleasant bread. What's that mean? Neither came flesh, that's meat, nor wine in my mouth. Neither did I anoint myself at all till 3 whole weeks were fulfilled. It doesn't say he fasted, but he's definitely... I'm not sure. It sounds like he's fasting to me. But even if he wasn't fasting, I imagine talking to an angel would terrify you. Everyone else in the Bible, when they talked to an angel, was scared because all the angels are scary. Okay, so he says, Knowest thou wherefore I am come unto thee? And now I will return to fight with the prince of Persia. So he's going to fight with the prince or fight against the prince of Persia. And when I am gone forth, lo, the prince of Gracia, I believe Gracia is Greece. That is what I looked up last couple of weeks ago. Gracia is Greece. So the prince of Greece shall come. So I guess he's going to fight the prince of Persia, and the prince of Greece shall come. But the prince of Persia, maybe it's the devil. It's a lowercase p. It's not a capital case p. So I don't know who it means. If it's lowercase, then it could be it could be anything. It could be symbolic. It could be a demon. It could be a spiritual demonic force. I'm not sure who it is. But I will show thee that which is noted in the scripture of truth, and there is none that holdeth with me in these things, but Michael your prince. Now you guys can't see that because my face is in the way. I could move my face. I could, but I don't want to. 300. Now I'll just do that so you can see it. Michael, and there is none that holdeth with thee and me, holdeth with me in these things, but Michael your prince. Well, who is Michael? Like Michael the archangel? Like who else would it be? So I don't know that I don't even understand it. But and we're not even talking about the vision yet. He's just preparing us to talk about the vision. I actually thought we were going to make it to Daniel chapter 11 today, but oh well. I got hung up on this beryl. It says his body was like the beryl. So, and Jacob just says he had a great body. Okay, so as an angel, as a man, he's got a great body. His clothing linen. His appearance was like lightning. What does that mean? His eyes were lamps of fire. What does that mean? His eyes are fiery, right? What does that mean? His arms and his feet were like in color. So his arms and his feet and his eyes were like flaming fire. Okay. To polished brass. Let me look up brass real fast. I didn't do that. Just to give some images. Images are nice. Ooh, shiny. Polished. Ooh, kind of looks like gold. Polished brass. Looks pretty. I mean, I'm no metal expert, but it looks like gold to me. This is brass? It looks like gold. Okay, so I cannot determine between brass and gold. It looks the same as gold to me. Very pretty. Brass is pretty. Gold. Oh my gosh, brass and gold look identical. They do not look indistinguishable. They look indistinguishable from each other. It's not me. They look indistinguishable. What the heck? This is gold. It looks the same as brass. Polished brass. What the heck? They're like indistinguishable. Oh wait, this is brass. These are brass. What about, I mean, this, I know this is gold. But yeah, gold and brass, they look identical. I could not tell the difference. Okay. So, I don't know. Maybe, so he's either talking to a really nice looking guy who's got some very stern facial features and stuff, or he's talking to a living, breathing, walking gemstone who's got a lightning storm going on in his body. His face is the appearance of lightning. I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna go like he's talking to like a gemstone because that looks prettier. And well, it's 2 o'clock, so that's pretty. We're gonna be done for the Bible study today, but I am gonna hop over in Discord if anyone wants to talk about anything we talked about here, or if you just want to say something in general, and I'll be in Discord for um probably like 30 minutes or something. Okay, so Alt. So that will conclude. Oops. Okay. That will conclude the Bible study for today. Oh, by the way, be sure to like the stream. No one's liked it. Let's see. Be sure to like the stream. That concludes the stream. So now, if you want to join me on Discord, we can talk about stuff. If not, that is okay. But that concludes the stream. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. That was Daniel chapter 10. And next week, we're doing Daniel chapter 11. I didn't expect Daniel chapter 10 to take the whole time, but that is okay. Because now we have more time to focus on Daniel 11. I'm kind of dreading it because it's Daniel chapter 10 didn't even have anything to talk about, and I talked about it for an hour. Okay, but thank you for joining. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'm waiting on Discord now. If anyone wants to join on Discord, we can talk about some more stuff. If no one is on Discord, then I will just end the stream. Right now, no one is on Discord. Jacob left, which is fine. Thank you all for joining the stream. I don't think anyone is going to join. I'll wait another minute because sometimes there's a lag in between when I say something and then when the stream actually gets to it. Hold on a second. Now, when I'm watching it's very interesting. I'm watching the stream on my phone, and the stream was only like a couple seconds behind, so it's not long at all. But I don't know. I think that's it. I think we're done. I don't think anyone else is I don't think anyone else is coming. Now, when I'm watching the stream on my phone. When I watch it on my phone, it's like it's only like a couple seconds behind. But now when I'm watching it on my computer screen, I still have like the scriptures pulled up. I still have the scriptures pulled up, and I don't even know. It's like really far behind on the computer, but not on my phone. But they both should be live, unless my... Oops. Oh, that's why. Oh. No, I think everything is good. I think everything is good and it's working. It's fine. Okay, but no one is in just Discord, so that's going to be it. That'll be end of the stream. Thank you all for joining. Have a good rest of your day, and goodbye.